Wait a minute. This isn't my house. Okay, but in all seriousness, I'm on vacation right now, but that's not stopping me from making a YouTube video. Anyway, yeah, sorry sorry that there's like there's like a big like glare right here. Thankfully it's raining outside where I am because like, if it was like, if the sun was shining out, it would be a lot worse than when it is right here, so deal with it, losers. Anyway, Craig the Creed is a show about a boy named Craig and his two friends Kelsey and JP as they follow their adventures of exploring the nature of their nearby creek. After watching every single episode of the show, I have compiled a tier list for a placement for every episode. Welcome to the final episode of Creek Dynamacy, Season 1. Ha! I got you, didn't I? You thought this was going to be the end of your most favorite show on my YouTube channel? No, it's only Season 1. This series will return in a while, but like, whatever. So before this video starts, I would really appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe if you're new to this channel. And check out the straw polls, as well as checking my Demoner and Twitter. Links are in the description. I use some pretty good stuff on all those platforms. Next time I use straw poll. I don't know. I don't really use straw poll anymore. No one even votes on my polls anymore. Like, what is happening? Okay. I also want to share with your friends, because so you can introduce them to my YouTube channel. They'd be like, oh my god, this guy is so cool, we have to get him to 1 million subscribers. And we have to make him better than PewDiePie, Cocomelon, and T-Series. Yeah, let's do that. That'd be like the best thing ever, you know, guys. By doing all those few things, it will mean a lot to reach 1,000 subscribers. Alright, anyway, let's get into it. This month's Creek Dynamacy is about the episode The Rise and Fall of the Green Poncho. Now, if you haven't heard before, this is my favorite episode of Craig the Creek so far because of how much lore is present in this one episode. The summary for The Rise and Fall of the Green Poncho on Wikipedia reads, the Stump Kids invite the Creek Council to meet Omar, the Green Poncho. He, in turn, reveals the origin story of when he teamed up with the original Green Poncho, Michelle Green, yet a Green Poncho, and trained under her tutelage to protect the overpass. Omar, still wanting to be friends with Maya, attempts to reconnect with her, but King Xavier reveals something about Michelle that ruins her. Okay, so we have a lot to get through. Let's start at the beginning. Yeah, that's right, it's another all, like, everything about the episode thing. Craig brings the entire council of the creek to the overpass where my man Omar tells them all about how he became the Green Poncho. This flashback continues almost right after the flashback in the episode into the overpass, which is pretty good, by the way. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna talk about Creek Dynamacy, but it's solid. Xavier gets crowned the new king from his sister Cheyenne, because, you know, like, hierarchy and stuff, monarchy. And Maya becomes his new BFF as the term goes. This episode shows how Omar is overcoming the betrayal from Maya. If you didn't catch up on like the previous like stuff with Omar, Maya and Omar were once really good friends, but now she betrayed her so she can be a part of Xavier's royalty. So naturally Omar will have some bottled emotions and stuff. While training with Michelle, the original Green Poncho, Omar and her kind of talk about almost friendship with Maya and how he still wants to be friends with her, even after she betrayed him. You may think this might be pretty stupid to have some trust in the person who betrayed you and then try to beat you up with a baseball bat, but this takes place before Omar becomes Green Poncho, so these actions are somewhat acceptable. We then get just this pretty intense scene where Xavier and Maya walk up to some kids playing with their toys, and then they start destroying them to pieces. The toys, not the kids. That'd be like even terrible. Oh my god. Xavier wanted to do this because those kids didn't let him play with them. Didn't play with those toys like a few years back, and now he's back with a vengeance. But before Maya can break one of the toys, Michelle steps in and stops them. But right before she can do anything to King Xavier, Omar randomly falls on top of Michelle, knocking her glasses off her face. So Omar and Michelle quickly get the heck out of there. But then Omar gets a text from Maya telling him to meet up at their original hangout spot. It's like freaking rock or whatever. Michelle urges Omar not to go, saying it as an obvious trap from Xavier. But Omar lashes out by saying that Maya was his friend, and that Michelle doesn't know her as much as he does, and then he runs away crying. Now, why this may be like an emotional image, the way Omar cries and runs away in the episode is kind of funny to me. Does that make me a bad person? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So when Omar and Maya meet up, Maya says that she wants Omar to join her and Xavier, and Omar calls her crazy for even joining the malignant mastermind known as King Xavier the First. or second, a third, I don't know. But right then and there, Xavier shows up. Before Omar can be jumped by Xavier's army, Michelle quickly steps in and almost saves the day. But remember back when Omar fell on top of Michelle early in the episode, causing her glasses to fall off? Well, Xavier noticed something odd about her. It was then that it all finally clicked. Michelle went to the same school as Xavier's sister Cheyenne, which would make her too old for the Creek if she was the same age as Cheyenne. While now it's acceptable that older people are never too old to appreciate the things they love, even if it's for a younger target audience, Crazy the Crazy is a unique show. Michelle takes off her green poncho, officially ending her role as the green poncho. With Michelle gone, Maya once again tries to get Omar to join her and Xavier, but then the best thing in Crazy the Creek history has happened. Omar refuses, grabs the poncho, and runs away. We then get this epic montage scene where Omar practices his archery and officially dons the green poncho, complete with some Maya and Xavier instances and some great background music to add to it. And with that, the flashback ends. That was such a great backstory, like probably the best backstory of any Crazy Craig backstory. Yes, even better than Craig's backstory. But even after hearing that epic tale, which deserves some Oscar nominations, the council doesn't see the point in all of this. That's kind of the only issue I have this episode. They all hear this epic tale of legacies and betrayal, and yet they don't care at all. Well, yeah, it kind of doesn't benefit to, like, the whole, like, war or anything, but it's pretty nice, you know, like... Craig, I think you need to reboot the council. You got some uncooperative members there. I would like to impeach some of them. But there are a few council members to stick behind. It's the Sewer Queen, my man Cannonball, and surprisingly Jason. Interesting. I know I basically just talked about the entire episode instead of all the things that I liked about it, but when you think about it, everything that happened in this episode was fantastic. Besides that one complaint I talked about, this episode truly stands to the test of time as my favorite Crazy Creek episode. It really is a true masterpiece. And that's all I had to say about the rise and fall of the Green Poncho. I don't know what else to say. This episode is just very fantastic, and I'm very proud to call it my favorite Crazy Creek episode of all time. Crazy Creek staff, if you're watching this, thank you. Thank you for making this wonderful episode that I enjoy so much. It's a really great prequel to, like, the final, like, Season 3 Crazy Creek, like, 5-part finale. It's... I will get into that, like, next season of Creek Dynamacy, spoiler alert, but I'm pretty sure you guys would already know that. The 5-part capture flag is a really masterpiece. You should watch it. Where am I in the script? In fact, this whole series was inspired thanks to the amazing show that you guys, the Crazy staff, created. It's been great discussing some of your best episodes, in my opinion. This series is not over yet, as I still have more episodes to talk about. Most notably, the Capture the Flag 5-parter, like I said before, but I'm saving that for a long while later. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and turn notifications if you can. Check out my post on Straw Ball, check out my DeviantArt, and check out my Twitter. Links are in the description. Thank you all for watching Season 1 of Creek Dynamacy. I will see you guys next time.